I mean, basically that's what they are. They're just accusations because nobody knows. Of course, most people that know Mark, know him as a stand-up guy, and I don't know. I mean, this situation is it went from one thing to another, to another, to another, and so it's like now it's almost like, I don't really know. I mean, it's just like at some point, if there's no way to really prove anything, just gotta accept it. You just gotta accept it and just move on, because there's no way of proving that anybody did anything.
Those are the words of Jeff Mayweather. Okay, now, of course, Jeff Mayweather has a YouTube channel or whatever. Shout out to him, but the man basically said they're accusations. There's someone accusing another person of anything, but if you don't have proof of that, what could really be done of it? Okay? There's just people saying that this person did this, but you can't prove it. Now, regardless of what people say they have, regardless of what people claim they have, the same way a person can prove that say, hey, I can prove that you did something, is the same person that's saying that, hey, I think you did something without proving it. I think that's the same shit. Because I think at the end of the day, if they would have done it, they would have already done it. He wouldn't have had to wait for his fans or his favorite channels that support him to the way that his team supports him, that creates hundreds of videos a week, or 50 to 100 videos a week about Glovegate. I don't think he would have waited that long. I think he was convinced over time. And I think he was already out of reality of, and can't, take the loss or whatnot. But if there's no way, and Jeff Mayweather said it like I've been saying it, if there's no way to prove that Tyson Fury did anything, that's just like Miguel Cotto trying to prove that Margarito did something in their fight. Well, if you don't have the evidence, what the fuck do you really have? His face? Are you serious? Because if that's what they're going off of, they're going to lose. But I think they've already talked to someone. That's why they talked to a mediator first. Because like I told you guys, if there was a case, they would have already made a case. We know that. A mediator makes more sense because a mediator wants at least two people to come to an agreement and meet in the middle. Not one person suing someone else. Right? That's exactly what we're supposed to have. And what Jeff's saying is just a bunch of bullshit. Like, if you can't prove it, shut up. You know what I mean? Because you're going to have hell trying to prove that. That's why they went for the latter. Let's fight them first. Let's continue.
If anyone, and like I said, the most important people involved, if anybody did anything, you have to go out to the commission. They allowed whatever happened. They allowed it to happen. Have you ever...
Wow. And that's funny. That was exactly what I was telling Tay Jones. Like, if you want to go after someone, you want to come after a person, or you have to come after the commission because they allowed it to happen, that means it had to be something on high to the point where it had to be way up here for it to actually go down the way they claimed it went down. And if it did happen like that, how the fuck are they going to claim that? Because they still have to deal with the same rules they dealt with. And if that's the case, if they go after the commission, like they've went after Mark Breland, like they went after Tyson Fury's side, they're going to end up in trouble anyway. Counterpunch. Unless he just walks away from the sport of boxing and then comes back with some powerful team and explains how Tyson Fury did it without having evidence that Tyson Fury did it. Counterpunch. Okay. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I'll leave the link below to Jeff Mayweather on his take on this Glovegate and everything else included. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.